let's take our long edges, put some tape right here. If you want a step-by-step how to tape your canvas off, click the link right here and I'll take you there. I walk you through just about everything you need to know on how to do this. Give the tape some pressure. Make it really stick to that canvas. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna add a piece here, here, and here. Something like that. So what we do, pull it out. Let it sit on the canvas, honestly. I'm gonna mark it 5 on each side. On your tape, of course, not on the canvas. Mark it 5. And then put our tape down. And now line it up. Line it up with your Sharpie marks. And now go again. I'm gonna mark it 8 on both ends. And put your tape down on the Sharpie marks. Let's go 13.5. That'll make me feel good. And you can do any marks you want. It doesn't have to be this specific way. It doesn't have to be any specific way. You just want as even of lines as you can possibly get. And once more, line up your Sharpie marks. And sometimes you'll look at it and it doesn't feel like they're actually lined up. Just trust it. You measured it out. They are lined up. You just got to put the tape down and then you'll see. All right, press it down a little bit more with your towel. And now we're ready to paint. Lock it onto your edges, clear your table. And for this one, I already have paint on my brush right here. I've already got, a decent amount of paint on it. If anything, I'll add to it after I start doing the brush stroke. It's gonna come out a little pink, and I think I wanna add a little more red, and I'll probably need to add a little more black to it. But there's still a lot of paint on it, so I want to use what I have left. Let's do this. So you wanna get the brush stroke motion. You can put that out of the way. Brush stroke motion, and oh yeah, there's still I might not need to add any paint to this. Let's see how far I can get. Just keep brushing. Make sure all of your corners, if you're using leftover paint, you're gonna make sure all of your little corners right here are full with paint. Because if they're not, you will be able to tell when you take off all your tape. Looking really good. All right, so now that we're here, I don't know what that is. Let's get our imperfections out. And there's a possibility we'll have more of them. Oh, that's not a hair. We're good. That's good. Imperfections are no fun to deal with after the canvas is already dry. So it's always really good to look after the fact. And then we're gonna brush back on, but I think I'm gonna add a little more black, and I'm gonna add more paint to make it pop. It's a little dull right now, but at this point we don't have to add a lot. Little drops here, little drops there. It'll go a long way, especially since the brush is already wet. But definitely make sure you put the paint on the canvas, on the edges where it needs the paint the most. Let's toss some yellow down the line. A little bit. Yeah, not too much. If you want to see a full tutorial on how to do this gradient from the beginning, click the link right here. It'll take you to that video. It'll teach you everything you need to know to get to this point. This is just using leftover paint that I've already used doing a gradient. And this red, I'm gonna try to eliminate some of the pink. It's probably still gonna come out looking pretty pink, but maybe more vibrant pink if it does. All right. So now we've added. Let's lock her back in. Let's go at it. Oh yeah. All right, now let's get really nice strokes here. We are about to be done. Then we're gonna do one last look. Put your brush aside. There's something right here. I don't like the way that stroke looks. So I'm gonna bring it back, make sure there's no other bristles or anywhere. We're good. Let's do it again. Now our main focus is getting this little wet spot right here that I didn't like. Just kind of paint it out. Yeah, it's not getting fixed. I don't know what it is. It's fine. It doesn't bother me too much. Figured I'd try to fix it. All right. Now I'm going to wipe off my table, because this stuff starts drying really fast. All right, clean table, ready to go. Let's pull our tape off. But first, we want to make sure our hands are clean. So I highly recommend going to wash your hands and then coming back to start pulling the tape. So first we start out with the top layers, the layers that we put on first, and then we're gonna take off the rest of it. Try not to get your edges dirty. And I've got a trash can right next to me. Makes it a lot easier taking the tape off and just putting it away real fast. It's looking clean so far. That's a good sign. Come on. This is the big one. Nice. Clean line once again. I like it. All right, now that's all the top layer. Let's pull off our edge layers. So remember which ones you put on last, and then you'll take those off first. So I put the short edges on last. So I'm gonna take it and pull it off. All right, we made a floating gradient. Beautiful, right? But we're not done. Now we need to let this dry, or you can continue editing it right now, depending on what you're gonna do to it. But what I like to do is take wet paint and toss it on top of whatever canvas is on here. And it starts looking a little something like this. You know, black and white strips here, and then you toss some paint on it. This one, I'm not really sure what color paint that I want to put on top of it. Black and white could look really good. I haven't really thought that far ahead on it. So maybe I'll give it a little bit of time and think about what I want to do to it, and then go at it. If you got something out of this video, please help me out, hit that like button, and subscribe for more acrylic vibes. I'll see you next time.